When I started pin trading toward the end of last year, my addiction for it grew just as fast as my collection. My boyfriend and I are pretty new to pin trading, so a lot of these are scrappers and probably fake ones that we've gotten from the pin boards at Disney, but we just pick things that we like, and some of these we've bought from the gift shops and stuff, so let's get into it! I think we should start up here in Fantasyland, where we've got some Peter Pan pins. This one is a Loungefly pin, but we didn't know until after we traded for it. But I still really like it. He's flying over the water with some swans in it. And this Peter Pan one matches this Marie that I have, but those are the only two I have from that collection. We've got Peter Pan's hat. This Tinkerbell came from a mystery pin pack. And I've found this Tinkerbell on a pin trading board. This one was a great find, and I put Tinkerbell here to look like she's pixie dusting the ship. I love this one. It's got a really nice classic look to it. This Tinkerbell paint bucket matches this Figment paint bucket that we'll get to later, and two more pretty common pins. These two pins came from the same Small World mystery pin pack. I got these when I went to Disney World with my mom, and we rode Small World that day.
Oh, that's so fabric. Let's see what the final one is. Oh, it's us. So good.
My mom also loves Alice in Wonderland, and so do I, so I've got a few Alice in Wonderland pins here. Again, pretty common ones, but this one was a pretty good find, and we got this one from the pin board. I've got a few Winnie the Poohs here. I love this one where he's just standing. I love the character pins that are just them as a whole. It's so good, so classic. Over here we've got Aurora from Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent, who will unleash the wrath of all hell onto the children who are watching Sleeping Beauty. She's scary, bro. I love her. This Aurora matches this Snow White that I have, along with the hag and an evil queen crown Mickey ear type situation. It's got the poison apple with a bite taken out of it on the right. My Little Mermaid collection right here just consists of these 4 fish playing instruments. I swear there's one more that I've seen online, but I've not been able to find it. But we've got Flounder in the middle doing an emoji face and the Golden Castle. The last few pins from the Fantasyland collection are the castle in red right there, and then the 2 above it, which are just some like generic Fantasyland medieval shield designs. I don't really know exactly what they're called. If I can find out, I'll put it on the screen. That was it for Fantasyland. And now we're gonna move over to Adventureland. We've got 4 pirate pins. I love this one of the bird, and this bird comes in different colors, so I want to find the other ones. And then we've got these 2 pirate pins that really look good next to these Fantasyland ones. And then this pirate flag from Pirates of the Caribbean, of course. Then up here we have both gods of Adventureland. I forget the official name of this guy. He's the god of Adventureland. Orange Bird is just the guy, you know? Gotta love him. This is a limited edition pin that my mom found at an antique store. This one I traded with another pin trader for, and it's the only time that I've traded with another pin trader at Disney. And then all these other ones are from the pin boards. If you think my Adventureland collection is slacking, that's because it is. And you will be even more disappointed by my Frontierland section. I don't know why it's so hard to find Frontierland pins. Like, I'd love to have a Big Thunder pin or something, but I've never seen one in the gift shop. But this one's a Midway Mania prize, and this is Woody's hat, of course. So those two go together like peanut butter and jelly. And they look like peanut butter and jelly. How about that? And then we've got the train, which of course goes around the entire park, but you know, the old mine train. The old runaway railway. Nope, not that. The old runaway mine train. Nope, it's not that either. It's closed for refurb right now. Now let's get on, little doggies, on over to Tomorrowland. I think this is my favorite section, guys. I'm gonna start with the stuff that's not really in the Tomorrowland at Disney World. This is Autopia from Disneyland. This is from, I think, Tokyo Disneyland. I'm pretty sure it's their jetpack ride. And then we've got Wally and Eve. And we get into the good stuff. So we've got 3 little Space Mountain pins right here. This one came in the mystery pin pack with the Tinkerbell that I showed you earlier. This gal right here, and those are the only 2 that I wanted, and those are the only 2 that I got, and that's also what happened for these 2. We'd like to keep Stitch and Tinkerbell.
Oh, no way. Can't trade that guy.
Could you imagine the other one's Tinkerbell? No way. This is crazy. This one my mom found at an antique store once again. Space Mountain. These are limited edition 50th anniversary Space Mountain pins. This one is annual pass holder exclusive. This one has Mickey going through the tunnel, and I love that it moves. This is turning into a fidget board along with this people mover pin. This one is also pass holder exclusive. This came out last year and we could not find it in the parks. We looked all over Tomorrowland, and come to find out they were in Frontierland of all places, along with EPCOT, where they don't even have a people mover. So I ended up getting this for Jaden for Valentine's Day, and it's really cute, and I'm loving the fidget boardness of it all. This is an unofficial people mover pin that Jaden got online, and next to it is an orange monorail pin that's pretty common on the pin boards. I would love to find the other monorail pins, but they're so super rare. My mom has seen one, but she didn't have any pins to trade for it. We have another limited edition pin. This is the Space Ranger Spin 25th anniversary, and it says Galactic Hero. They're awarding him a medal with the number 25 and 999999, which makes him a galactic hero. My boyfriend's mom got this for him. Above that, we've got this epic Buzz Lightyear find. Once again, from the pin board, Michael Zowski, Michael Zowski, Michael Zowski, Michael Zowski. Green guy. More green, little green men, along with Buzz Lightyear. I think these are like in the Skyliner. Now let's get into some more characters. We've got Oswald over here, Steamboat Willie Cap, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, looking real nice and classic like we like. This one's pretty cool, the way it's all blue and white. And then this Disneyland one is so nice. This is probably one of my favorite pins. It's like, what other pin would you ever need? That's the one. Up here we've got some Fantasia, we've got the mushroom, Sorcerer Mickey hat, Yensid, goldfish. They look like goldfish to me. I don't know what type of fish they really are. Hippo and ostrich dancing. And then we've got Donald. These are matching pins Jaden and I got a really long time ago, before we even had annual passes and before we started pin trading or anything like that.
Fun fact, actually, I thought that Angel Donald pin was Daisy Duck for the longest time, and I even got my picture taken with Daisy and showed her the pin thinking it was her.
This Donald Duck one is also a classic. I love these daisies because the pink, the shades of pink are just so crisp, especially with this cotton candy pin next to them. These 2 snack ones are some of my favorites right now, especially along with this one that says I'm here for the food, and it matches I'm here for the pins. And there are 2 more in this collection, but I haven't been able to find them. This is just classic theme park stuff right here. We've got Dapper Dan's. These are our keys to the kingdom that we got when we took the backstage tour at Magic Kingdom. These flags we're trying to collect in rainbow order, but we have not been able to find an orange one. I don't even know if they make it. We found a Fast Pass pin on the pin board in EPCOT. These are Fountains of Color, I think it's called, from Disneyland. Then we've got a little resort collection going. This one's from the Riverside Resort when we stayed there. It was super nice, most relaxing resort ever. Over here we've got the most recent pins that we've bought. These are from Cabana Bay at Universal. We did the Galaxy Bowl when we were there, and it was so much fun. I love how retro they look, and I love the glitter in them. And right in the middle of the pin board, we've got an EPCOT section going. Right in the middle, we've got where the Connections Cafe is. We've got the Seas Pavilion with some Finding Nemo pins. This one is my biggest pin. It's got 4 pin backs in the back of it. And it's got the whole gang. Gang's all there, except I don't really know who those people are. There's 2 more of these, I think, that I need to get. The guy who voices this whale from Finding Dory also voices the show in the Land Pavilion. And then we got Bruce, of course. This is Jaden's pin. We have the Land Pavilion with 2 more matching pins that we got around Halloween time. The Imagination Pavilion with Canada behind it, because we're gonna start putting the countries back here. But yeah, my Figment collection is pretty basic. These are all pretty common ones that you can find on the pin board. But I do have one that is my favorite ever, but it broke, but I'll get it. One of my favorite pins ever, ever, ever. It's so cute. The back has sadly just snapped off. Snap out of it. Next we've got the Bridge to World Showcase, World of Motion, Horizons, Body Wars, and Universe of Energy. Spaceship Earth with Mickey ears, and an EPCOT logo with Walt below it. And it says it's kind of fun to do the impossible. And the brassy tone of it reminds me of the statues that they have of Walt and Mickey and Roy and Minnie Mouse. And now Walt and Epcot. And then we've got an I Love Walt license plate below. And we did have a couple more that matched this. We had like a Experiment 626 one and then something else. But I think this is the only one we're going to keep. So that's everything from this gigantic pin board, but there is a smaller one below it, which is my personal pin board with all of my favorite things, such as pink and cats and stuffed animals and rainbow and nostalgic things. Starting in this corner, we've got Duffy and Shelly. This one is one of my favorites. It's so stinky cute. And then I included Lotso because he's also a stuffed animal and he's pink. And I have an actual stuffed animal of Lotso. I will tell you what, this guy has been through a lot with me. And I've brought him on a lot of vacations too. We went on a cruise together. We went to resorts together. He kind of smells like strawberries still. Anyway, these 2 Animal Kingdom ones are recent finds. This one actually I just found yesterday when I went to Disney with Jaden. And it's the Carnotaurus from Dinosaur, which will be closing soon. In this corner, I've got a Hello Kitty from Universal. She's got 3D slippers and glittery face mask and bow. And we've got this adorable Marie with a rainbow in the back. And you know I had to get it because if they ever have one of my favorite characters with a rainbow behind them, it's a trap for me. This is that Marie I showed you earlier. And we've got this random flower. I don't really know what it's from. I don't remember. I looked it up before, but then we got an old school looking Minnie Mouse watering the plants. Got Daisy above her with a flower in her hat. And Minnie Mouse next to her with the flower tucked behind her ear. The little Marie themed cupcake. This clown with a pink background, which was a must-have. This yellow acorn is from a set from Hong Kong, so I want to collect those. Over here I've got all my piglets. We've got a safety pin piglet, round piglet, egg piglet, and a small piglet. Look, it's like the size of my nail or smaller. And a small Dale. I just love these tiny pins so much. You don't see them very often, but it makes me want to make a miniature pin board. In the middle here, I've got a Peace Mickey. We've got Beaker next to Miss Piggy, and this says Fierce and Fabulous. I'm pretty sure this is a Pride pin. I found it on a pin board outside of Space Mountain, which is rare. I feel like they never have pin boards like outside of the ride entrance like that. Another Pride pin. This was a great find. Found it in Frontierland of all places. It's missing a couple rhinestones, but it's still so pretty. We've got this Pride one, which I'm pretty sure is fake, but I like it regardless. Perry the Platypus. Can't believe I found this right at the park entrance at Magic Kingdom. Such a good find. And Lizzie McGuire, another childhood TV show. Over here I've got Cheshire Cat, and yes, he's away from my other Alice in Wonderland stuff, but I just had to have him with my stuff because he's a pink cat. Hello. This one's really old if you couldn't tell. I got this when I went camping with Jaden at Fort Wilderness. And this Cheshire Cat one matches these other cat ones I have down here, which we'll get into later. I've got almost all of the puffles. I just need the orange and white ones. They did not make a brown one, which bothers me so much. I wish I could find a fake brown one at least so I could complete the collection. This is another universal pin. I just had to have it because he's literally in his own bubble. And once again, glitter in the pin. Gotta love it. This is my cats and dogs section down here. In the middle, I've got a castle with a bone on it for some reason. I don't know why this pin exists, but I'm glad it does because it goes perfectly with this pet section. Over here, we've got Pluto. I can't remember where these two dogs are from right now, but we've got Pluto, and this Pluto is ridiculous, but I love it. We've got Nana from Peter Pan, which, yes, she's away from the Peter Pan stuff, and this guy is away from the Little Mermaid stuff. He's Prince Eric's dog. I don't remember what his name is. Probably Max. We've got good old Doug in the corner here. On the cat side, we have Figaro. I love these fishbone shaped cat pins. I would love to complete this collection. And we've got the two cat collar collection ones that kind of go with this Pluto and this Cheshire cat. I want to get more of those as well. This is Figaro and Toulouse. And here we have the cat from Cinderella. And that's everything. I want to do more pin trading vlogs soon. I only have one pin trading vlog up right now on my channel, but if you want to check that out, it will be in the same playlist that you're watching right now. Hopefully you'll stick around on my pin trading journey while I turn this pin board into a fidget board. I have more Disney videos planned coming soon. I want to make a video on Orange Bird and a video on some Tomorrowland updates, as well as why Tom Sawyer Island is essential to Magic Kingdom in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace and love.
Fun fact, actually, fun fact.